Hey y'all, I just wanted to come on here at the beginning and let you know what you're about to see is my work on Arbitrary August. I started doing that for the first time ever, and I have days 1 through 6 that you're gonna see. And then at the end, after that, I'm going to do a little bit of a life update and maybe some haul. It won't be very long because I think the video already was like over 30 minutes, so. Coming up is going to be day 1 of Arbitrary August. I am not looking in the right place. All right, so today is August 1st. It's the first day of Arbitrary August, and I have my tiny decision wheel. It is Sunday morning, August 1st, and I chose Butterfly Forest is what I will be working on today, and then whatever else I decide to work on. All right, I went down in the basement and found the project that I have not touched since I believe like February. This is Butterfly Florist. It's a dimensions kit, and that is where I'm at right now. I actually put 6 stitches in before I remembered that I needed to film something. So I'm just working on this dark gray. And anyway, this is after I worked for 30 minutes. I'm giving myself 30 minutes to work on the projects that I choose for Arbitrary August. And this is how far I did today. This is what I did. I finished like the outline or the dark parts, those colors of the butterfly's wings. And now I started up at the top. I put a blue stitch in, but I'm leaving it because my 30 minutes is up and I'm having a hard time seeing. I have my little light there, but it's getting dark and it's just hard for me to see. So this is going up now. All right, I filmed this morning, August 2nd, Monday, early morning, and the wheel is spinning. And it landed on needlepoint stocking. This is the one from Dimensions that I ordered off Amazon. Alrighty. All right, so today is Monday, August 2nd, and I am actually, in addition to what I picked on the decision wheel for Arbitrary August, I am also working at least 30 minutes on a HAID of some form. So this one is, it's my smallest, it's my tiniest little HAID ever. And what is the name of this one? I just got it. Let me look it up real quick because I can't remember. I mean, I have not got but like 158 stitches in it, but to say that it is confetti heavy is like I'm changing out thread colors like constantly, so it takes a long time. This one is Story Keep Wine Shelf Max Color. Yes, and this was actually one that was on like I saw it was special services, and then it didn't have a mock-up, and I was like, okay, so this is tiny. It is only 112 wide by 329 high. So it's like 4 and 3 inches across. It'll go this way, and then down 13 and an 1/8 inches. And this is 25 count. That's why it's so confetti heavy, I'm sure. Now, like I said, it didn't have, when I looked at it, when they put it out on the special services releases, this is from Heaven and Earth Design, by the way, and it's by Amy Stewart, the design is. And so there was no mock-up, but I've always loved this one, but didn't get it because I was like, I will never, ever finish that because it's so big. Well, I was like, well, this one isn't as big, but it's max color, so maybe it'll look better. And it's not like so when I bought the pattern, and then I looked at it, like the mock-up that's on the, once you buy the PDF. And no, it's not as clear. Let me try to pull it up so you can see it as the real one. But, from a distance. Okay. So here is the mock-up. And you can tell it's wine. Like when you get in close to it, yes, it gets a little bit pixelated and everything. But when you get back from it, you definitely can see some of the details and stuff. So it's not awful. So, but that's where I'm at in that little bitty corner right there. The little bitty, well, it's not focusing, but yes, right there you can see. And yeah, but it's just taking me a really long time to do it because of all the confetti. And I'm hoping once I get over into the sky area, it'll speed up a little bit. But that's what I'm working on today. And then I chose the needlepoint stocking, which when I pick something on the wheel, I have to work at least 30 minutes or more on that project. And then the next day I'll pick another one. So I'm not taking them off the wheel. I could actually spin and get this one, and then like decide to work on this one some more, double time, or pick up another Heaven and Earth design project. But I also really want to I'll probably work on this a little bit, and then I'll switch over to the window to the stars, because that's the one that I'm counting the stitches for the giveaway. Anyway, sorry if this made you dizzy. One thing that I've got to figure out is that because I'm switching so many colors, I'm accumulating a ton of floss down here, like a lot. And maybe once I get out of the area, it'll go away. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. Okay. So I'm going to stop right here. Believe it or not, I finished this little diagonal that goes like this. I had to do like this section. And then when I moved up here, I started hitting just one color. And so I got 155 stitches in. Keep moving my camera a minute because I'm looking at my pattern. Yeah, 155 stitches in today on the storybook wine shelf. Oh boy. Anyway, and I'm not even 1% finished yet. But I just want to like start seeing part of the picture taking. This is tiny. It's tiny. All right, so I'm going to go eat some lunch, and then I'm going to get on the treadmill, and then I'll probably come back up this afternoon and work on the needlepoint stocking. So I've learned something in the Arbitrary August stitching, that I need to do what I choose first thing in the morning instead of something else, because life happens and things get in the way. So this morning I worked on one of my full coverage pieces, thinking that this afternoon I was going to work on that needlepoint stocking that I chose. And during the time I could stitch on it, I got a call from my mom who'd been in a little car accident. It was a fender bender. She was fine, but she needed my moral support, so I had to go over to where they pulled off the side of the road. And that took like an hour, and I was out in the sun and got like sunburned while I was out there. My face is really red. excuse me, I'm gonna switch, my arm is getting tired. Anyway, so then from there, once that got all handled, I had to go pick up my dog from the vet, and that took a while because she was getting groomed, but they're just swamped and busy. Anyway, I don't know. Then I had to, by the time I got home, I had to do like chores and stuff. And tonight I don't want to really be stitching on anything or doing anything because tonight is the last night that my son's going to be home. He's leaving to go back to college tomorrow. I've been really sad about it. I'm not gonna, I already cried. I cried last night. It's just been, you get used to, after they leave and you're like an empty nester, and both of my kids have been out of the house. I got used to it, just like hanging out with my husband and doing things with him and having them not here. And then after he graduated in May and came back, he's been living here since the middle of May, and he's been working. So, I mean, he's not here during the day, but he's been coming home every night. He's been here, we've cooked dinner for him, and in the morning he wakes up and he's there, and so I kind of got used to that. And now I'm gonna have to get used to him being gone again. And I just feel like my emotions are all over the place, to be honest with you. I'm sad. I'm not sad for, I'm sad for me, his mommy, but I'm not sad for him because he's ready to get on with, hold on a second, I have to get rid of that. He's ready to get on with it. He's ready to go back and see his friends and his girlfriend, and this is his last year. He's in the MBA program, and he's just ready to move forward with his life and get this, done and taken care of him. So he's happy and excited, but I have to wash the rest of his clothes. He's gonna have to pack because he's leaving tomorrow after work. And I really don't want to be doing anything on his last night here. So, although he'll be doing other stuff, I just don't want to be. It's that mom guilt. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? That mom guilt. But yeah. So anyway, life happens. So you know what? I seriously doubt that I'm gonna be stitching on anything tonight, but I'll make up for it tomorrow, I guess. Okay, I just wanted to check in and explain that I've already failed at Arbitrary August. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so Sweetie Pie, I don't know if you can see her. I'll have to give you a little picture of her. She got a haircut and she's resting now. She's so sleepy. Going to get groomed is hard. All right, it's Tuesday morning, August 3rd, and I'm picking my project for the day. I'll do it after I make up for not doing the needlepoint stocking yesterday. I'm going to do 30 minutes of the needlepoint stocking and then 30 minutes of whatever. Keep Up. Keep Up is a Heaven and Earth design project that I started off doing it's full coverage, but cross country, and then I decided I didn't like that, so anyway, I guess I'll be getting Keep Up out. I'm starting off with the needlepoint stocking, and this is the area that I've already completed, that toy soldier, and I decided to work over here in more solid red part because I don't want to think right now. And this just seems a lot easier, so I'm doing it right here. And this is how far I got Doesn't seem like a lot, but I worked for 30 minutes and now I'm putting it up. All right, hi y'all, I'm back. I chose Keep Up for Arbitrary August, for August 3rd, and I have it all out now. Okay, let me just go ahead and tell you about what I did with this. So when I first started this, I decided that I was going to do it all cross country, and like extreme cross country, I guess. I don't know. And then, I don't know, I'm not finishing it that way. And also, I did 10 stitch, but I don't want, this is 18 count, and I don't want to do 10 stitch on this because I don't want to use 3 strands of floss. So I'm going to do full cross. So already so much of it's done with 10 stitch, and I'm just going to finish it up with full cross. And we'll see if we can tell a difference. This is like an experiment. And also I use DMC in these like first 3 colors, and I'm switching to CXC because I have it. So this is just going to be random, isn't it? And also I'm not doing it in diagonal. I'm going to do it in blocks of 10 all the way across. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. But let's just take a look and see what this is supposed to look like when it's finished. So cute. But yeah, so I'm up in that teeny tiny little corner now and gonna work my way over and then work my way down. That's the plan anyway. All right, y'all. I have been working on the Keep Up for an hour and a half. And I've only done 29 stitches. I know, I'm so slow. No, I'm just joking. That's not the reason why I'm being so slow. I actually, this is not kitted up. I've been working from a master, like my master collection or whatever, of floss. And I just decided to change the way that floss is stored. And a lot of the colors that I've been pulling, I haven't even like pulled any from the skeins yet. They're just like in a box. So I'm having to hunt for that color, put it on a thread drop, cut the length. Anyway, I'm organizing and stitching at the same time. That's why it's taking me so long. So if I was organized, it wouldn't take me quite as long. And if I had it kitted up, of course it wouldn't. But since I was working on this one color at a time, I wasn't concerned about that. I just took one color and went with it. But since I'm not doing that now, and what I'm doing is I'm doing full cross, 2/1. This is 18 count. And I'm just, doing the color, like I started right there on the very top one, and I stitched that color within this 10 by 10 block. And if there were any over here, then I would go over to the next block. I would carry it over, and that was the only one of one color that I did there. Or I would end my thread. I would not go past 10 squares. I was actually trying to do less because I just didn't want it to get too I don't know. I heard that's what you're supposed to do. I have no idea what the benefit of that is. Okay, so for right there, I just went ahead and stitched it, but then I was like, I've got this string that's behind this floss line behind there, and I couldn't really finish it off, so I had to bring it back over here to finish it off because I decided to finish it off underneath in the back just by running it under some of the threads in the back. So because there was really nothing for me to finish this one off, I parked it here figuring once I get this filled in, or once this is more filled in, I could finish it off. In my mind, and I'm doing the same thing for down here. I'll do is because there wasn't any, I'm going across, but there weren't any over here, so I just went ahead and part these down here because there was no place for me to finish off, because it's one of the first like few colors is what I'm saying. There, now I could go back up here and finish it off, but before, I might do that, but before I couldn't do that, and I don't even remember what colors, and whatever, it doesn't bother me. In my mind, things like this make sense, but until I get started with this, I didn't have like a good place to finish. I didn't have any stitches to slip my thread underneath, is what I'm saying. Dirt. Okay, that's all I've done. Wonderful progress. All right, once I got going on the keep up, I got on a roll. So this is where I finished on Keep Up by Hannah Lynn. Today is August 4th, and I'm choosing my project for the morning or for the day, and it's Aurora Bunny. I misspelled it up there. I don't really know what I was doing. All right, so my tiny decision wheel picked small Aurora Bunny. On the decision wheel, it says like a totally different word, like Aruda or something. I don't know, like spell, Angela. Anyway, this is by Charting Creations, and there is the picture, and the artwork is by Kirk Reinhardt. And I'm doing it on 18 count, I believe, full cross. So there is a cute little bunny. Isn't that so cute? Okay, let's see where I'm at so far and where I'm going to start off today. All right, so I was working in the diagonal, and I think I'm going to switch it up and try to go across like I was before, because I was kind of enjoying it, and it went a little bit faster, and I didn't have to deal with as many tied off, or I didn't have to deal with ending the threads this way, because I'm not ending the threads this way, the other way, and I've been finding, because I've been threading my needles so much in this snake method, that my threaders are breaking a lot faster. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll try it for a while and always go back to the diagonal if I want to. But I'm starting right here, and I'm going to finish this block, and then I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to move over here. And I actually started one color, the first color, and just kind of carried it along right here, and then buried it on the back behind this strand. I got to pick these things out because they're getting in the way, but I usually wait until I get to them. So, all right, I'll be back and let you know how I did today on this. Hey y'all, this is how far I got on the small Aurora Bunny. I am working over this way, and so I pretty much did, it was on a diagonal, so I filled in this half of the block, and then I moved over this way, and I just kind of carried it on over there. So I've taken it off the Q-snap. I forgot to film, or make a recording of how far I got, so this is it. Good morning. It's Thursday, August 5th. It's pretty cool outside today for the south. Sitting outside. It's just now 7 o'clock. And I'm picking my project for the day. Woodland Glow. Okay. That's a dimensions kit that I have not worked on in a long time. So I will go try to find that and hopefully work on it some today. All right, y'all. So August 5th, Thursday, I'm working on this dimensions kit called Woodland Glow. I ordered this off of Amazon, and the reason that I chose it is because of all those little cute little critters on the bottom, especially those little bunnies. I was actually in a cross-stitching group, and someone had done this, and people were pointing out how the little bunnies looked like they were doing something little feisty. Anyway, I just thought it was funny, but I really love the picture. I love how the tree glows, and here I am in my stitchy spot with my feet propped up on my ottoman, and this is how far that I have already stitched before I started, actually. I'm working on the black up there. I've done half of the deer's face, and I'm hoping to fill in this like next square or two of stitches and get the rest of his face. And I already have part threads. So, all right, y'all, I've come to a stopping point. I have finished this half of the deer. I have no idea why his head is different colors. I have to look at the picture. You know, half of this, I would say, for most of this project, I've been stitching on it, and I'm like, when am I stitching? But it like seems to come together once you fill things in. But this might be like a shadow or something. I'm gonna look at the picture in a minute. But so I filled in, so I did all this half, and then I did this. And I worked more than 30 minutes just because I was on a roll. Now, what I have to do is I have to go back in here once I kind of come over to this side and fill this in with the back stitching, because I've got a back stitch. You can see over here it's back stitch with like a blue and a black. I need to do that just to kind of define where things are, like where his ear. Let me look at the picture. Okay, so this is the picture of it, and as you can see, it is like the same, right? It is like a shadow, like part of his face is in a shadow. I do like how it comes together though. And his one eye is in like, ooh, sorry, the blue. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So I think that'll start getting easier. I feel like I'm in a lot of the detail right now. I don't know, maybe it'll get easier once I get down here. It's not that hard though. The hardest part about this, and I think just because it's been so long since I've worked on this, and it's not correct English, I don't think, but I've been doing so many other like full coverage and stitching. I feel like coming back to this, it seems easier to me. Even stitching on the dark fabric seems easier because I've gotten used to stitching on smaller counts now, and this is 14 count. So I can see the holes even though it's on dark fabric. So that's actually something that I am excited about, because I put this away because I was having such a hard time seeing the holes. But now I don't, because I guess my eyes have gotten used to it. It's so funny how that works out, isn't it? Anyway, I like it. Good morning. It's Friday, August 6th. And I'm picking my project for the day as soon as I get rid of that notification. Dimensions Holy Night. Okay. I haven't worked on this one in a long while either. Hey y'all, it is Friday, August 6th, and I did choose the Holy Night stocking. This is from Dimensions Gold Collection, and here is the picture of it. Here is the information. This is being stitched on, it's a kit. It is by Richard Jesse Watson, and I don't really know flip it over. See if it gives you, it's on 18 count ivory, Ada. And that is how far I've stitched on it. I started this a while back, so it's taken me a little bit of time just to kind of look and see what, I have to take a picture of the pattern and just put on good notes for this one too. And I have to like look at the pattern and figure out where in the world did I leave off. I hate leaving off like this. I need to figure out how to do this to where I can understand the pattern. The lines in the pattern aren't really, like for the blocks, aren't really defined to me. And so it's just hard to follow. And it kind of gives me a headache. This is not easy to me, but what I'm going to be working on today is this area up here, finishing the top of the cow, and then like some of this other block of color up here. And then I don't even know if I'll finish that today, but then I want to just go ahead and fill in this whole section too. And then I may cause this is the edge of the stocking, I think I might want to, let me show you the picture. Okay, so where I am is right here, right? So I think I might just take this color and go all the way up to the very top and then work my way. I don't know. What if I do that and then I get down here and it's all screwed up? I wish I hadn't started where I did on this one, to be honest with you. I wish I hadn't. Part of me just thinks I should just go ahead and do the people, so they're all, do all of this, so I know that's correct, and then just go in, because it'll be easier to correct any mistakes just doing the darker colors. What do you think? I'm pretty sure that once if I keep going down, I'll be fine. Because I've already started on that manger. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to work on it for at least 30 minutes, or for as long as I feel like doing it, and then I'm putting it up. All right, y'all, I've been stitching on this one for a while. I gotta get up and stretch my legs. But I finished kind of filling in the cow's head, and now I'm working over here. I got the outline of his ear. I say his, I guess. Our cows are girls, right? Not farm life. Yeah, so I got the outline in the ear, and then I'm kind of working up here, and I was on a roll, so I've I feel like I've done a lot. I don't know how many stitches, but I've had to change the colors out a little bit, but it's so cute. I also worked today on Window to the Stars, and I actually have started coming across the top and working and just kind of using up a thread. I'm just trying some different things. If I don't like it, then I'll end up going back to diagonal. But I kind of wanted to see, I wanted to move down in the picture. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's the parts that I did today. And these stitches on this project count towards my giveaway. And I think I did 124 today, so, and this is for the month of August, so that's $1.24. Yay! This is going to be the haul portion of the video. I got a few things that are not fabric or cross stitch patterns, but they're just like storage, organization, and doodads is what I call them, doodads. Okay, so the first thing I got is my Annie's Keepers. Now I already had some of these, but I'm trying to get enough over time to get my full set of CXC on here because I use this in a lot of my full coverage things. And so I ordered the it's the storage pack, I think it's called. It's the storage system, which came with 300 of the Annie's Keepers and 20 of the storage like rod thingies that are like this, okay? So, and it came with stickers also. And what I've, this has 1 on it. This is gonna be like for my 1 through 35 or 34, whatever, the new colors. And then I'm just trying to organize them as I go. And I've got some of them done and they just hang like that. And I love this system. I love it. I love it also because you can take them off the storage and you can put them onto like project sliders, like if you want to kit up a project, which I haven't done, but maybe someday. Okay. Also, like it has those hangers. Excuse me while I make noise. But these are the 300 Annie's Keepers. And then I have stickers here. Some of the stickers can go on these things to where you can read. That's supposed to, they go on them and over it, so you can write like what numbers you have on that slide. This, like, say this goes from like 1 through 14. I think I can fit 14. I don't know how many. I know on the project ones you can fit 15, but this one, because it has these, it's a little bit shorter because it has these holders, so I'm not really sure. So let's just say it's 1 through 14. Then you can put 1 through 14. Even though, whatever, anyway, that's what it is. And then it's got, and then it comes with some 300 of these like round stickers that you can label it with. So that is my one big purchase haul that I got over the past couple weeks. All right, another thing that I got was these mag eyes, which I think this is like a 2.0 prescription. I really need to get higher ones, but this is like just something I ordered off Amazon. And I have a really good light, and this is, I actually got these for the times that I'm wearing like sunglasses or prescription glasses, and I can't put them on over my, you know, like I can't put on the readers with the prescription. I mean, I guess I could like stick them over. That'd be weird. Anyway, I think I'll be able to use these with readers. I have contacts in and it works. So anyway, mag eyes. And these are like the size 2 and 4 this kit came in. And I think you can order like the higher prescriptions or whatever, the higher magnifications for it. And it's like a headband, and it kind of just fits over your head. It's taken me a little bit I can't spit words out today. It's taking me a little time to get used to it, but I still feel like it's more comfortable than the other thing that I had that has a light on it. So that's another thing. And this is something that I got at, like, I think it's called a daisy tray. It's meant for the Lowry stand, and I love it because it keeps all my doodads in one place. And this is another thing that I got. I haven't really used it yet, but it's supposed to be to where you, like if you have a thread, like if you miscalculated and your thread's too short to go through the back, it helps you like pull the thread through the back. It probably does other things, but I'm not really sure what it does. I just saw it and was like, well, I have to have it because it will help me with my stitching. But this is a daisy tray, and I ordered this from Fire Poppies. And that's the first time I've ordered anything from Fire Poppies, and I have to say that their customer service is outstanding. Like, I want to order other things from there because the emails I got and just the communication and it was just so like friendly, and they even gave me candy in my order, which I immediately ate. A Charleston chew. I haven't had one of those in a long time, but I ate it real fast.
All right, so that's all I've got for haul.
Okay, and as far as life updates go, I haven't really been doing much. We didn't get, my son, he packed up his car and left himself. We didn't have to help him move in or anything, but he went back to college and he has started his orientation for the graduate program that he's gonna be in. And I was very sad, which I said earlier in this video, but he is really enjoying it, and that makes us happy. I mean, you know, he's already been away to college for 4 years, so you'd think that I would be used to him leaving and not worry about it, but I still do worry about it because, you know, he's my baby, even though he's 23 years old. So, but he's having a great time, and he, you know, is happy. And then let's see what else has happened. Oh, we went to the lake a couple of weeks ago, and while we were there, we had a great time, but on the way back, while we were there, towards the end of the day, we have a jet ski, and it started taking on water, and we thought it was gonna sink, and so anyway, my husband was just so ill about that, and then, because he's like, I'm gonna sell it, it's nothing but trouble, and I'm like, okay, we'll do whatever, and so on the way back home, he got a flat tire, and his tire had like a big hole in it, and he had to wait for a couple hours that night, and no one showed. He needed a tow truck to come and get him, and no one ever showed up. And then he had to go back the next day, which was Sunday, and he waited for over 3 hours for someone to come and help him. So, but he did get that new tire, and that's all fixed. And what else? Oh, okay, so I am trying to walk a little bit more just to make myself a little bit healthier, and because I sit a lot, you know, stitching, so I need to get up and move. So I have a treadmill, and so I've been trying to get on that and walk like 2 miles at least 3 times a week. And yesterday I walked over 2 miles and watched the new season of Outer Banks, which is really good. And I'm almost finished with that. After I walked, I got ready and I went to my friend's house. We had a pool day, which we hadn't had all summer, and she invited some of her friends that I didn't know, and we had a really good time, but she ordered lunch for us, and this completely cancels out my walking, but I ordered something called a buffaloed bucket. Let me tell you what it was. It was tater tots with buffaloed fried chicken pieces on top of it, and then it was covered in cheese and ranch dressing. It was so good. I ate like a little bit while I was there, and then when I got home last night for dinner, I ate like the rest of it. And there went my walking for probably like the past month, or well, it's only the beginning of the month, but all of July. And that is really it. We haven't really been doing that much. We're just kind of hanging out, being empty nesters again. All right, well, so I feel like I'm totally looking in the wrong place. I feel like I should be looking right there, but I look over here to see myself. Anyway, I'm gonna end this now because it's long, and I hope you've enjoyed this like vlog style kind of arbitrary August, and because I'm gonna continue doing it like this because I think it's a lot easier than dragging out all my projects. All right, see you later, bye.